Hey guys! Today I'm taking you behind the scenes of a bridal beauty photo shoot. This series is going to show you some beautiful ways how you can wear your hair down for your wedding. Most of us tend to think of an updo when we think about wedding hair. Don't get me wrong, I love bridal updos. I wore one myself for my wedding day. But I also love the natural, feminine, romantic look of hair being worn down for such a romantic day. We're also going to take a look at how a single hairstyle can become very versatile and look really different depending on the veil and lipstick you choose. This look that I'm creating on Alona is very sleek and very glamorous, but it's softer than the authentic vintage style that it's based on. Some women want their hair to be so secure that it can remain pristine all night, or so they hope. Personally, I think this is a terrible idea. You should be having fun at your wedding. You should be dancing and hugging people, not terrified about your hair falling out of place. Keeping your hair soft, not shellacked in hairspray, looks a lot nicer in person than a stiff curtain of hair. I used very little product on Alona's hair, just a little bit of hairspray. Although you'll probably want a professional to do your hair on your wedding day, I'll show you how I did this look. It's really simple. Section by section, I brushed out the hair, misted it with hairspray, and curled it. I wound it tightly around the iron, away from the face. Once the hair was heated through, I slid the iron out while trying to keep the curl as intact as possible. Then, quickly, I wrapped the hair around a Velcro roller and pinned it in place. If you'd like to see more detailed explanation on how to curl hair like this, you can check out my Vintage Hairstyles Hair Curls video. But like I mentioned before, this is a much softer look than the pure vintage look. I use a lot less product, and I use Velcro rollers instead of just pinning the hair in place directly. My set looked like this. I used slightly smaller rollers on the lower half of her head because I wanted it to be slightly curlier at the bottom. What you see here is what happened after I just took the rollers out and brushed her hair. Honestly, that's it. If you do your curls right, this look runs largely on autopilot. A boar bristle brush helps distribute shine, and it helps shape the curls in the way you want them to go. You can see me tweaking it with my hands and with the brush just to exaggerate certain shapes, minimize others, give it some final polish. But honestly, with the correct curling and a good boar bristle brush, this look is easy peasy. You can also mist a little bit of hairspray on while you're shaping it to prevent flyaways. Most brides do their photos first, then the ceremony, then the reception. This hair evolves perfectly over the course of the day and night. It stays flawless as long as you're careful, and once you start dancing, it just becomes loose and romantic. You can see here from the final photos just how versatile this hairdo can be. A different veil and a different shade of lipstick can make it look anything from sultry and vampy to fresh and feminine. This hairstyle looks particularly great on a strapless gown. You could also wear it with spaghetti straps. Although you absolutely can curl your hair like this with mid-length hair, I feel it looks its best when it's long. Whatever you choose, remember to do your bridal trial. Experiment with your hair before your wedding. The morning of your wedding is not the time to be trying a hairstyle for the first time. I hope you found this helpful. Thanks for watching.